Hey guys, it's Brittany, and today I'm bringing you guys part 2 of my YouTube experience / advice. So I did get a lot of positive feedback about part 1 of this video, and if you haven't watched part 1 of this series, I'm going to put it on the info card for you guys so you can watch that and then come back and watch this one. I'm just going to talk about more things probably specific to wig reviews and stuff, and then some other things about YouTube in general. Okay, what I first want to start off by saying, if you are going to be doing wig reviews, I just want you guys to know that what we do is important. Some people might not feel like beauty videos and hair videos and stuff like that are not important. They really are important, more important than people might think, especially with wig reviews, because I think when I started out, I didn't know how many women out there were struggling with problems with hair loss and alopecia and stuff like that. And so lately I've been getting a lot of comments from women who struggle with hair loss, and they thank me for making these kinds of reviews because it's helped them to make their wigs look more natural and make them feel more comfortable. Don't feel like you have to justify why you make wig reviews, or don't feel pressure to change the content of your channel to more important issues like politics and all that stuff. If this is what you want to do, then stick to what you want to do. But at the same time, it's okay to venture out and do videos outside of wig reviews and stuff like that. Initially, I was a little bit afraid to try, thrifting videos and makeup videos because I know my core subscriber base is really based off of my wig reviews. But the loyal subscribers will watch whatever you put out there because they're loyal subscribers. And when you venture out, you're going to get subscribers outside of, just those wig reviews. So I don't post as many thrift videos as I used to because I haven't thrifted in so long, but it's cool to connect with different people outside of what you're used to on your channel. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is MCNs. Now, MCNs are multi-channel networks, and I'm going to read the definition of what they are. Okay, so what is an MCN? A multi-channel network is an organization affiliated with YouTube which provides services for artists and labels in exchange for an AdSense revenue percentage. MCNs oversee channel monetization, usually claiming to generate a higher CPM, and that's cost per thousand impressions. I think it's cost per thousand impressions for their clients, cross-promotion, funding, partner management, digital rights management, audience development, and production streamlining. With those, I get emails from different multi-channel networks to join them, and they're kind of like your managers on YouTube, and they're supposed to help you grow with your channel and then help you connect with different brands and stuff like that, and they get a percentage of your monetization because they help you out. But as far as me, I can't speak for anybody else. Everything I say in my videos is my personal opinion and from my experience. From my research and my experience, I don't see the point of me joining a multi-channel network yet. And I say that because everything I've gotten so far, all the growth and subscribers I've gotten so far, is because of the content I created and my subscribers. There's been no middleman in this. It's just been me and my subscribers. If I want to get a brand deal or something like that, I can just find it, or they'll find me. So being a smaller YouTuber, I don't really see the benefits of having an MCN. Now, I've seen people with smaller channels with MCNs, and I personally haven't seen those MCNs working for them, so I don't really see a point in joining those. But I do see a lot of bigger YouTubers have MCNs, and they actually work for them because they're bigger channels, and they probably connect them to big brands like Pantene and all those kinds of things. So right now, where I stand with my channel, I don't see the point in me having one. Maybe in the future that might change. I don't see the point in joining one. Okay, another thing, how long to make your videos. Now this is more of a preference thing. Of course, people don't want super long videos, but I will say this: my videos tend to be longer, probably somewhere in the 8 to 10 minute range a lot of times, and people still watch my videos. And some people might say people don't want to watch super long videos, but if people like you they're going to watch your videos. If they enjoy your content, they're going to watch your videos. So don't feel like you have to make a super short video in order for people to watch. If you are giving them the information that they need, and you're focused on, you're not kind of like wandering around and talking in circles, then I think people will still watch your video, even if it's a little bit longer. So that's a preference thing. I will say the advantage of making shorter videos is it's a lot easier to edit and it's a lot easier to upload. So keep that in mind if you are making videos. It's just a personal preference thing. And loyal subscribers will watch your videos, either way, because they like who you are as a person. And speaking from experience, one of my favorite YouTubers, well, there are two YouTubers. They're called Thrifters Anonymous, and their videos are very long. Some of them are even an hour long. They're usually like 30 minutes to like an hour sometimes. I just enjoy their personality and the content that they create so much that I'll watch their videos. I don't necessarily agree with shorter videos gets, more views and stuff like that. I think people come to your channel for the content, but they also, after a while, they come to your channel for your personality and who you are. So that's why it's important to be yourself on camera and in your videos, because you don't want to try to, emulate somebody else. Just be yourself, because people respect that, and it does come across. Okay, I was reading the comments the other day, and one person said she wanted to know, how do you become comfortable in front of the camera? It's just like you're talking to yourself. Basically, you're just looking at a camera. If you have other people in the room, probably ask them to leave, especially if you're new, so you can get comfortable in front of the camera. You guys probably don't know this because I edit my videos a lot, but I stutter a lot. I stutter a lot. But I try to edit all that out of my videos just to kind of keep it, kind of professional. Yeah, you can always edit certain things out. If you stutter or, say something wrong, just edit those things out. I think with time you'll get more comfortable, because if you look at my, first few videos, I was probably a little bit awkward. But over time, you'll get more comfortable in front of the camera. I want to address negativity on YouTube, because this is something I think the more you make videos, the more the chances of negativity happening on your channel is going to grow. I try to keep my channel very positive. Sometimes you can get caught up in gossip and stuff, and I've gotten caught up in gossip, and that's just not a good thing. I haven't gotten that much negativity. There's a difference between constructive criticism and negativity. An example of constructive criticism would be if somebody was like, oh, I love your channel, but I feel like you don't speak up loud enough or something like that. Could you try to do that next time in your video? Or, oh, I love your channel, but I feel like your music is way too loud. Like, somebody told me they felt like my music was a little bit distracting, and I didn't take offense to that. I love music in my video, but what I'm saying is more important than my music. So I think that was a constructive comment. Now, an example of a negative comment would be just, outright rude, just saying like, oh, you're ugly, or I hate the way you have your hair, that kind of thing. Or if I do get negativity, it's from people without profiles, and like, I don't even care about those comments. I usually delete them, because it's like, if you're brave enough to say something rude, then you should have a profile picture. Otherwise, I'm just going to delete it, which is what I do. I delete those comments. I do get some comments from men sometimes, which is really weird. They'll be like, and they'll talk about how Western women should stop, wearing wigs and makeup and stuff, which to me, I don't care about. I think people that judge people about them wearing makeup and them wearing weaves and wigs, I think they're weird. I think they're so weird. I feel like the way I wear my makeup is nice, and I feel like my wigs look natural. A lot of times people don't even know I'm wearing wigs, so I don't feel like I have to justify why I do something, especially if I like the way it looks and I think it looks good. So with those comments, sometimes I will like clap back and address some of that stuff, but most of the time, I just delete it. Just want to keep a positive atmosphere on my channel. But yeah, it's a difference between constructive criticism and negativity. Okay, if you do make wig reviews and you promote on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and it's your personal account, like my Instagram account, which is iFancyCupcakes, is my personal account, as well as the account that I promote a lot of my YouTube content on. And you just have to get used to people asking you, what hair are you wearing? What hair are you wearing? What wig are you wearing? Most of the time I'll answer people that ask me that, but sometimes I won't. And the reason I don't sometimes is if I post a picture up that's completely not about my hair, or I'm with my family or Adrian in the picture or something like that, and the first thing somebody says is, what wig is that? I think that's a little bit rude. So sometimes I'll delete those comments, or I won't respond to it. And another reason I won't respond to what wig is that is because I'll have it in the caption. You would be surprised at the amount of people that completely disregard the caption of pictures and then ask you a question that you already answered in detail. So you kind of got to get used to that if you are making wig reviews and stuff. And I'm not stingy with giving out information. I'm not one of those people. I'm going to tell you what this is. I'm going to tell you what wig I'm wearing most of the time in the captions. You just have to read it. And if I don't, it's because I've already mentioned it in a previous post or something. Or if you're always curious, you can always check on my YouTube page, because I usually post stuff on there as well. But that's the only time I wouldn't respond to what wig are you wearing or something like that, is if it's like a picture that's completely not focused on my hair at all, like it's with family or something like that. Everybody's channel is gonna grow at a different pace. I've seen people that's been on YouTube for like way longer than me, and their channels are smaller. And at the same time, I know people that have started like, you know, maybe like 6 months ago, and they've already, you know, hit like 50,000 subscribers. So everybody does things at a different pace. And sometimes you can get caught up in like, oh my gosh, wow, she just started and she already has this. And I get caught up in that too, but you just have to realize that your channel is your channel, and just do the best that you can. Because if you are focused on competition too much, you'll get discouraged, and you won't have fun with your channel. Oh, and something else I want to talk to you guys about is collaborations. Now, collaborations, I didn't start collaborating with people until this year, and Some More Love TV was the first person that reached out to me and collaborated with me. So shout out to her for being the first person to collaborate with me. Now, with collaborations, they're really good to do, especially if you want to network and make new friends on YouTube. And when you mention the person in your video, you can get your subscribers to go to their channel and subscribe and help out their channel, and vice versa. This can be kind of touchy, collaborations, because it's a great thing to do, but sometimes it does have some negative things to it, because when you collaborate with somebody, there's deadlines, and that means there's pressure to get things out at a certain time, and that can be a little bit frustrating and overwhelming sometimes to have to meet a deadline. So it's always easier to do things on your own, because you can upload whenever you want to. So keep that in mind when you collaborate. You have to create deadlines and all that stuff just to be professional, because you don't want the other person you're collaborating with to, you know, think poorly of you. Now, as far as who to collaborate with, me personally, I only collaborate with people that I enjoy watching. And the reason I do that is because in my videos, I always suggest to my subscribers to go check out their channel and subscribe and watch their videos. And I don't want to tell my subscribers to go check out somebody's channel that I don't even enjoy watching. Sometimes I'll get people to reach out to me to collaborate with, and I've never watched their videos before, or I honestly don't enjoy watching their videos. So I don't think people should feel offended or pressure people to collaborate with them, because I don't think that's fair. I think you should always give them the option to say no. And that's what I do when I reach out to people to collaborate. I'll be like, you don't have to collaborate if you don't want to, or if you don't have time or anything like that. I'm just letting you know because I enjoy your channel and that kind of thing, that I want to collaborate with you. Now, as far as channel numbers, a lot of people that I collaborate with don't have as many subscribers as me. And I don't think that's a problem at all. You collaborate with who you want to collaborate with. Of course, if you're a smaller channel or something and you want to reach out to somebody that's bigger, you can do that. But if they say no, you can't. I don't think you should be mean about it or think they're being uppity. Some people just don't like collaborating with people. Or some people just have busy lives and they just want to, you know, make their own videos without, you know, having to beat deadlines and stuff like that. Always keep the power of your channel. Don't feel obligated to do anything for anybody, honestly. That's my opinion. And just because somebody has a lot of subscribers doesn't mean they have good content, because I've seen people with like, you know, 400 subscribers do an awesome wig review, and then I've seen somebody with, you know, a lot more, and they're not on the level as the person with the smaller channel. So even though subscribers mean a lot, content means more than, you know, subscriber count. Just collaborate with the people that you want to collaborate with, and don't feel pressured to collaborate with anybody. And please don't get offended if somebody says they don't want to collaborate with you. Probably just nothing personal. That's just them being honest with you. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is collaborating with companies. Now, when I reached about 1,000 subscribers, wig companies started to send me wigs, which is really exciting. And if you wear a lot of wigs and you buy a lot of wigs, that's really good, because even though the synthetic wigs that we wear are inexpensive, if you have a ton of them over time, that's a lot of money being spent. And it's nice to get free wigs sent to you. You know, just being honest, it's really nice. Even now, I still really appreciate when companies send me wigs. Something else I want you guys to know: just because you're getting something for free doesn't mean you need to lie about it. I think you should be very forthcoming with your subscribers about whether or not something was sent to you. Even if something is being sent to you, you need to be honest about the quality of the wig, or if you like the wig. You don't have to be like super, you know, stank and rude about how you don't like a wig or something. It's a way you can, you know, be professional about it and talk about the wig. But I would definitely not lie if you don't like something about a wig, just so you can get more free wigs. Because I feel like some companies, I've been really honest before, and I feel like they did stop sending me stuff, but honestly I don't care, because my subscribers, they know that they can trust me, because I'm going to be honest in my videos no matter what, even if I get paid to do the review. I'll talk more about that later. Yeah, so companies are always searching online to see who's doing wig reviews and who's gaining views from their wig reviews. So that's why it's important to hashtag your posts when you post on Instagram and Facebook, because they're the ones looking for you. And that's why it's important to use those related hashtags when you upload your videos, so people can find you, not just subscribers and people who watch your videos, but also these companies. I was at 1,000 subscribers. That's when all the free wigs started to come. But that kind of varies, because I've had people inbox me and say, oh, I have like, you know, 2,000 subscribers, and I haven't had any companies reach out to me. And that might have something to do with your views and your content. If you only make wig reviews every blue moon, they probably won't reach out to you that much. And if your wig reviews don't get that many views, they probably won't reach out to you. So definitely promote your reviews when you make them. And something else, I'm not going to tell you have to be, you know, 100% beat to do a wig review, but I will say try to present yourself well on camera, just because as a viewer, if I'm watching a wig review because I haven't seen anybody review it before, and you're the only person that has a review on it, let's just say you did a review and you're like fresh out of bed, you know, you got crust in your eye, the wig's just plopped on your head. I don't think that's a good presentation. So think about presentation when you make your reviews. You don't have to be like all glammed up, but at least look like you care about doing the wig review. And it's always good to show the wig fresh out the pack, but at the end of the day, a lot of people don't wear their wigs fresh out of the pack. You want to show the potential in the wig. No matter how cheap it is, you can transform it. So don't just plop the wig on your head and then that be the whole review. I think you should, you know, tweak it. Show people what you can do with a inexpensive wig, or if you do more expensive wigs, do the same thing. Show people what you can do with the wig. Don't just plop it on your head. And people appreciate that. And like I said, when I watch wig reviews, I look for that too, because even though I'm a YouTuber, I'm also still a consumer, and I still buy a lot of my wigs. So I want to see the potential in the wig and what can be done with it. And after a while, I think just because you can get something for free doesn't mean you should take on a project. When you get these emails, check out the other reviews from other YouTubers to see what their experience was like, and read the comments from actual customers, because not everybody's experience is going to be positive, and some YouTubers aren't always honest in their videos. Some YouTubers aren't honest in their videos, and they say they like everything. So definitely read the comments from actual customers. Okay, and recently, this doesn't happen all the time, but I think when I hit about, I don't know, maybe 15,000 subscribers, certain companies will pay you to do a review. Certain companies will offer you payment to do a video, and even though you can get paid, you still need to be honest about the video. And companies, and you should tell those companies while you're agreeing on the terms, creating the video, let them know, even though I'm getting paid for this, I'm going to be 100% honest in my video. And if they want you to lie or say something like that, I would not work with them. Just make sure the companies that you work with make sense for your channel. Now, I do mainly synthetic wigs, but I do work with some human hair companies, and I don't see a problem with that either. Just be upfront about the pricing and everything, and let people know. Like, I know I usually do synthetic wig reviews, but for people out there that want to, you know, venture out and invest in a human hair wig, that's okay to do those reviews as well if you want to, because, you know, as you grow with your channel, opportunities present themselves, and you don't want to be pigeonholed into one thing. And if you want to venture out, that's okay. Just let your subscribers know your intentions and everything like that. Working with like AliExpress vendors with the bundles and everything, at first I was doing a whole lot of those during the summer, but now I don't do as many, and I'm going to tell you why. A lot of those people don't offer payment, and it's cool to get free hair, but with the bundles and closures and stuff, you have to make that wig, and that's a lot of work. Even though the hair is nice and everything, it's nice to have for free, but if you have to make that wig and then do updates and all that stuff, I feel like you should get paid for that. So a lot of times they don't offer payment for that, so I don't really do those reviews as much as I used to, because that's a lot of work that goes into it, and I have other things that go on in my life, and if it's not gonna benefit me, I don't want to, you know, do that review. And I have that, and I have the options to do that now, but that's totally up to you. I think right out the gate, I don't think you should be like demanding like huge amounts of money and all that kind of stuff. That depends on your subscribers and your views and everything like that. Yeah, if you guys want a part 3 to this video, just let me know. If there's anything I left out that you wanted to know in this video, put it in the comment section. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.